Hey, beautiful souls. I'm so happy you're here. I'm just so excited today. There's a lot of beautiful energy coming through, and I've been getting so many downloads. Like they've been waking me up around 3 in the morning, or sometimes at 6, sometimes at 5, but mainly around 3 in the morning. And it's exciting. I'm so excited about Earth right now. I feel the energy show us like we made it. We made it. Let's just take a deep breath there and just feel it. We made it. And just say it to yourself. We made it. We made it. Um, I feel like we're co creating this new earth, even though it's already created as a human. And from a linear perspective, it feels like we are co creating it. And that is something really beautiful. And we're here for it. We get to be here for it. We chose to be here for it. And I'm just in love with life. Let me tell you a little story. Yesterday, I was working on a page for Crystalline Heart Collective for people who want to join us in this amazing journey. I'll be sharing the details with the rest of the community soon, but I was just pouring my heart into it, really in flow with Aria, just, channeling and downloading information for it. And then I took a little break and somebody sent a photo and I was just like, oh, this is so perfect. And in that moment, it was exactly what I've been co-creating with spirit, and it was such a clear validation that okay, there's something external to me that is just showing me that what I'm creating, the quantum, is manifesting. It wasn't there. I don't believe in coincidences, but you can think about it that way. It's a synchronicity, an opportunity. And then I was listening to Spotify music, and I've been listening to this channel, whatever it's called, and it's been playing for weeks now. And all of a sudden, I hear this song, and oh, it makes me want to start crying again. It was like a song about talking to your younger self, like if your future self was talking to your younger self, and it was in English and Spanish, and it just hit me. It just hit me in that moment, and I've had so many beautiful experiences where I connected with the lady of the light. I call her. She's me, but from a linear perspective, she's like at the end of this timeline. So I call her the lady of the light. She's my inspiration and of the potential that I want to embody. And it was just so beautiful. And that moment, just my heart just cracked open, and I just started sobbing, and I was just like crying and crying for like, I don't know, 10-20 minutes. And I just fell in love with life and myself. And in that moment, I just saw it. I felt it all. And I don't know, it was just so beautiful, and I wanted to share it with you because this is what's available to you. And I was not meditating, I was channeling a little bit. I mean, I was not in trance, I was consciously channeling. I was in my mom's kitchen. It wasn't like I was at a meditation retreat or anything like that. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because this is what's available to you, this deep, deep connection with source energy that can happen, and it's happening all around you all day long. And I mean, the day yesterday was fantastic. I met with family, and just so many synchronicities happen. And that's life. That's our life. That's my life. And I'm sharing it because realize that that's you. You are an extension of me, and I am an extension of yourself. So it's, if it's happening for me, it's also happening for you and to you, and you created it. And just be aware, and when it does happen, allow yourself to be consumed in that deep love, and just go for it. And And in that moment, ask, how can I feel more love in this moment? And just let yourself be consumed by it. And it's just such a great experience. And you are ready for that. And it's available. And so, yeah, that's my little story for today. I want to talk about the subtle body, just switching gears a little bit. Um, that's what I've been channeling in the middle of the morning, I guess, at 3 in the morning about the subtle body. A lot of Tesla information has been coming through. A lot of the Taurus field, the Merkaba, the aura, energetic field, etheric body. It's all connected. It's all kind of the same. So part of it, that's where our potentials exist. Everything that you are, everything you've been, everything you'll become, if you put in linear timeline, in a linear timeline, of course, all of that, it's here, right here in our body. And of course, it extends super out. I don't know how many feet, 5 or so. Um, And you can activate that. That is a reflection of your crystalline DNA. Your crystalline DNA is the part of you that is divine. All of you is divine, of course, but the it's different than the biological DNA. The crystalline DNA is where all your multidimensionality exists. That's all timelines from everything from this life, other realities, other dimensions, and even galactic, and also from your ancestors. So your lineage from this timeline, and also other lives. So everything resides there. What you call your psychic abilities or spiritual abilities or gifts. I don't really like using the word gifts because when you say it's a gift, it sometimes feel like some people can have it and some people don't. And I just feel like if we're all connected, it all belongs to us if we want to. It's all part of us as a whole. And of course, we're not meant to develop every single ability or psychic ability or spiritual ability in this lifetime if that's what we didn't choose to evolve in this timeline, but it's available. So it's up to you how much you want to go into the quantum and bring those abilities back. But my point is, someone from our community asked about the etheric field, and what I've been channeling is that in my private practice, my one-on-one sessions, there's been a lot of people who are going through some sort of biological illness, like it's energetic, but it's manifesting in their body, like their physical body, like it's affecting their organs or their blood or something, and or bones. I've seen a lot of bone stuff recently. And when I realized that everything is in that etheric field, like it's different. It's the etheric field, and then you have your Merkaba and the or Taurus field. Those things are the same, but it's all here. That's what I meant by it's all together. It's all the same in a way. But the etheric field is just like a couple of inches from our body, and if you use your hand and you can just put it like an inch or 2 inches away from your body, you can start to like scan your body. And we talk about this in DNAC, but this is something you can already do. Start see where your hand wants to go and just kind of leave it there, and you can just breathe through it. Oh, it feels so good. Just try it, and it's very nourishing. It's like self-care 101, I feel. And so what I've been experiencing is that when I'm doing my sessions, we go into this field, and then the blue beings come forward. And these blue beings is a collective within Aria that are like the healers. That's what I call them. And they have like blue hands. They're like more bluish color, and they don't have really nails. Like it looks like they have really long nails, but they're lasers. And the laser is just coherence energy, meaning everything is coherent. There's no everything is perfect. Like Like when you look into a laser, doesn't matter where you zooming into the laser, it's gonna be the same frequency. I hope that makes sense. If not, just let me know and I'll make sure to clarify it more. But that's what we want to achieve in our body is coherence, meaning that the vibration that is throughout our body is the same, is working together. And when our body is incoherent, when it's really incoherent, there's disease and there's illnesses and things like that. So when you tap into your etheric field, it is a reflection of what's happening in your physical body. And so energetically, you can tap into that etheric field and start uh, like almost restoring it to coherence. So it's just a lot of fun and something I've been channeling on. Actually been playing with it for many years, like many years, but now they're just bringing a different level of information, and the availability for healing and miracles and things like that is just, it's just, it's just so different than I don't know, like 15 years ago when I started this, doing it for other people. So I just wanted to mention that. So just a little bit on the subtle body. It is everybody has one. You can tap into it. You can start by scanning your body. You can start creating more coherence in your body by scanning your body and just kind of waiting to see where it feels warmer or wherever you feel guided to put your hands on, and just kind of breathing and breathing and think of joy, think of health, think of coherence. Just talk to yourselves about it. Just remind them that they're divine, that you are divine, and that you can be in a state of coherence where everything just flows through you. And yeah, so just try it out and see how you like it. I'll keep playing with it. There's the things that I'm seeing with this the people I'm seeing here in privately. It's remarkable. Like healing is happening, and I'm excited about it, and I'm here for it. So, all right. I think I talked enough, so I'm gonna go in and bring Aria, and let's see what's in store for us. All right, I'll be right back. We are Aria, and we are delighted to be here with you today, as it is always our pleasure to connect with you through this channel, through Anya, and everything that she's sharing with you today is exactly what we've been sharing with her. And we're so happy to see that you're also receiving this information, for it is critical for you to tap into your etheric body and start creating more coherence around it. And coherence, it only means that it's everything is balanced out. Everything is, it's in this form of perfection, meaning it doesn't matter where you look at it, it's going to be the same. If you look at point A, point B is going to be exactly the same as it is point A. It is divine. It is it is perfection, and it is creation. It is source energy flowing through you, and is your divine state of being. This is your birthright. This is the space where you don't have to hold on to any ancestral disease or any cellular modifications that have been um, passed on from your lineage, your ancestral lineage from generation to generation. It doesn't have to run through you, for you are your own being, you're sovereign. You get to choose that. Now, on the other hand, we wish to talk about the abilities, the spiritual abilities that are on your etheric field. We have also been talking to Anya about the divine crystalline archetypes and how everyone under these archetypes, and really the entire population of Earth that is in awareness of them and tapping into these abilities, can have 2 to 3 or even more of these archetypes. Some of them are the healer, the channeler, the visionary, the codifier, and there are 12 in total at this time, and they're all multidimensional. When you choose to embrace those archetypes, it's part of you, is fulfilling your divine soul purpose in this life. And the reason we're bringing the archetypes now, we've been downloading this information for Aria, Anya, for you to play with later. And again, Anya and Aria are exactly the same. Anya is having a personal experience here on Earth. We are encouraging you to know that it's all galactic, it's all beautiful, and it's all divine source energy. The same energy that flows through Aria flows through you, and every moment you choose to tap into your crystalline heart. Your crystalline heart. Take a deep breath. Now, speaking of these archetypes, um, they are in your etheric field. Your abilities are in your etheric field. So the moment you start playing with it, the moment, the same way Anya suggested, that you can scan your body with your hands, just bringing an inch or 2 inches away from your body. And wherever you feel warmed or feel guided to, just stay, just keep your hand there and ask yourself, what is the gift that I'm here to evolve? What is the ability that I've been playing with for many timelines that I can continue to evolve from here? Because that way you're going to see a very advanced and accelerated um, opening in this ability, because you've been playing with it for so long, so your cells will recognize where you left, quote unquote, because you're still experiencing it, right? And from there you can open to it even more. This is fun. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be relaxed. There's nothing that you need to learn. There's nothing other than you need to remember that is already within you. So if you have the desire to open up your pineal gland or your third eye and evolve your clairvoyancy, or if you have the desire to evolve your healing abilities, or whatever it might have been, even channeling or downloading codes like in the form of light language, it's already within you. So follow that desire. It's going to be repetitive, and it's because you are ready, and the energy of the planet is in total support of this evolution. And remember, we are you. There is no separation between us whatsoever. The way we perceive you is you are representing us in on earth at this moment. So focus on that. Focus on knowing that um, you are divine source, and it doesn't matter what your job or or work that you are doing at this time on earth, even if it's not in the healing um, or light worker, well, you would think of a light worker work if you're an accounting or if you're a nurse or if you are an engineer, like kind of used to be. It doesn't matter. You're still representing the divine and you're fulfilling that purpose. You are fulfilling that purpose. So remember that, and remember that you're still taken care of because you are representing the divine. You're working for the divine at the end of the day. And you're here to enjoy it. Now, before we move into our favorite part of our conversations, which is the actual conversation, is the dialogues, the questions, we wish to talk to you, the one who is feeling a little bit, we might say, fed up or tired of their current reality, specifically their job. We want to say to you, you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Take a deep breath. If you've been feeling that inner guidance to move on, to take on a different job, to continue on a different path, even if it's totally unrelatable to what you've been doing, we're here to tell you it is possible and it's already happening. And if you have no idea what the next step is going to be, and if it hasn't been revealed to you, if you haven't created that yet, it's happening. We can see it, it's happening. The way to gain clarity is to be grateful for what you have now, because it shows you the polarity of it all. It shows you the polarity of it all. You can see and understand what you have, which is what you don't want. So it creates clarity for what you do want, what you do desire, the kind of environment you want in your workforce, to kind of the hours you want to be working, the kind of bosses you want to have, or if you want to create your own business based on your natural spiritual abilities, we're for it. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have now. Be so grateful and fall in love with yourself so much that the next step, it does not matter, because you trust that you are still an ambassador of the divine. You're an ambassador of source energy. And that right there is fulfillment. And the next step will show up without a doubt. Without a doubt. We are Aria. We are the String Alliance, the gatekeepers. We are delighted to be with you and connect with you through this channel. We want to mention that the energy that you are feeling in this moment and may feel throughout the channel may vary, because there's new beings that are part of the entourage of Aria, the entourage of Aria, and the collective there is Aria. So um, you may feel that subtle shifts in this channel. So know that is all divine, that is divine love, that we are light, same light that is in your crystalline heart that flows through you with every breath you take. We see you, we adore you, and we are open for a dialogue. We are the entourage. There is Aria. We see you. We love you. We're always with you. And so it is. Hi. Whoa, that was lovely. I hope you enjoy it. There's a lot of breathing happening to be aware of your breathing. Make sure you're breathing throughout the day consciously. Make it a conscious practice. I see you and I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.